What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ANSEM today. I'm reclined, man. I am reclined at table. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. It's the 15th day of July. Here we are sitting at about 21.6 cents. Phenomenal, phenomenal growth over a very short amount of time, you guys. We all know what it is with ANSEM, right? ANSEM, crypto personality, bought this token, bought a lot of the token. He's the majority wallet holder as far as supply dynamics goes, and he has been airdropping to his community throughout this whole period of time, airdropping millions of dollars worth of coins, guys. Not all at once, but just probably hundreds of dollars at a time, thousands of dollars at a time, and then it grows, it shows, and anyways, 21.5 cents. We're gonna do some TA on this thing and see where it goes. I theorized, and I have theorized. Since even these lows down here, that we are going to see new all-time highs. I do believe that ANSEM will see new all-time highs. I believe that it won't. I've actually started to build conviction that it's not just going to see a $1 billion market cap, but it will bust through there. ANSEM himself yesterday was talking about how everyone needs to raise their targets much higher. Okay, allocate toward the leaders. The thing is, Dogecoin's not at an $88 billion market cap now. Neither is Trump. Neither is Pepe. They aren't at these market caps now. He says this, and I think this can be interpreted as a couple different ways, right? He's saying it as allocate toward the leaders, as in allocate toward these. I don't know if he's saying allocate toward these. Dogecoin is definitely the meme leader. It's the first meme coin. Of course, it's the meme leader. I don't know if he's saying allocate to all of these, though. I think what he's saying is allocate toward the leaders, the meme coin leaders now, which ANSEM is one of them. It makes sense that ANSEM would be talking about ANSEM. What he's talking about is everyone needs to raise their targets. And then he talks about how high these all-time high market caps are. People think that ANSEM's topped off. Oh, it's only seen a $440 million market cap. Okay, well, it's not only C-Zar. It's $440 million. It's a lot of money, bro. Yeah, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a great amount of money. It's courageous. It's a drop of a drop in the bucket in this crypto game. $400 million ain't nothing in this crypto game, you guys. Billions of dollars is still a drop. $2 billion is a drop in the bucket. This thing can see a multi-billion-dollar market cap, and that's what I think he's saying here. That's what he's saying here. Amidst other things too, But like talking about setting the bar higher, this to me is like priming the stage for the potential that ANSEM has, and that other meme coins have, and other cryptocurrencies have as well. I mean, if you think that achieving a $1 billion market cap is all that there is to offer in crypto, you're setting the bar too low, and I think that's exactly what Ansem's saying here. But running off that, applying it to this token, I mean, it's pretty obvious here at a $440 million market cap that a $1 billion idea, a $1 price target, is in everybody's mind. Just because it's in your mind doesn't mean it has to happen, but it's in everybody's mind. I think what's not obvious is exactly what he's saying here, is that a multi-billion-dollar market cap is completely achievable. I wouldn't be surprised, with that being said, if ANSEM sees a multi-dollar price, a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Maybe you do get to 5 billion, maybe you only get to 2 billion, whatever the case may be. I think there's tremendous potential here. Okay, we look at the 1 hour time frame. We're going to shift gears from the longer term stuff to the shorter term stuff. It's not like that's going to happen tomorrow, right? It is a meme coin, but I doubt we're going to see growth like this happen. So from here, we're not just going to rally up to $5 billion, right? It's going to be worked for. It's going to be earned. Okay, this crazy stuff happens once, and then actual psychology comes into play, and you have to fight for it. Maybe it's August, and you get there. Maybe it's August of next year, and you get there. I don't think it'll take that long. I think it will be a quicker lived time frame than that, but time will tell. This thing's sleeping right now. When it wakes up, it's definitely going to pump. It's going to remind people why it was vibrant in the first place. Hourly time frame here. Zooming in. Okay. I'm looking at the RSI. I'm going to change the color because I just think purple on purple, it blends too much. Let's turn it orange. There we go. It's a little bit, stands out better. On the 1 hour time frame here, the RSI has flipped rather neutral, right? Here we are at the same area where you have been finding support relatively recently. You were getting overbought, you weren't getting oversold, now you started getting oversold, you're not getting overbought. However, we've also gone from getting overbought to now we're bouncing off of this area. We're finding support in this zone. So that's a positive turn. Speaking of positive turns, the price action here, we went from seeing a lower low, lower high dynamic to now a higher low, higher high dynamic. You've broken out of that trend. You're actually starting a new trend. You're moving sideways. The tides have shifted. Volume has declined entirely. And a lot of volume actually came in at these low points. I think there's a lot of acquisition, a lot of exchanging of hands happening at these low points. And I think that we're getting set up to move higher. That's very much what I expect. We look at this from the relative low here to the relative high, and you can see that ANSEM is right in its golden ratio zone. It actually went to the heart, to the depths of this golden ratio zone, and now it's bouncing right here. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff, you guys. We look at the 4-hour time frame. Actually, the 1 hour too has this. You look at the 1 hour, you had this downtrend. You've broken out of that downtrend. You have the 4-hour time frame, and same kind of idea. You had this downtrend here, and you've broken out of that downtrend. Same thing in the price, right? You had this downtrend here, and you've broken out of that downtrend. So something's shifting here. We're at the same areas here that we were down here when we found massive, massive support and a huge reaction, right? You're actually even doing things similar. Look at the price action, man. You're moving down, lower lows, lower highs, moving down, lower lows, lower highs. You broke out of it down here. You found support right here. You moved sideways, and then boom, then you ripped through the roof. Lower lows, lower highs. You found support down here, the same area that you found support before. Breaking out sideways, okay? Lower lows, lower highs, breaking out sideways. I think the next move is coming. And what better place to find support at rather than your low to high golden ratio reaction, right? This is right here from a low to a high. That's your golden ratio right there. It's a perfect area to bounce from. I predict here and now, before all of you, that ANSEM is going to see new all-time highs within the fortnight. We're going to see new all-time highs maybe within a week, actually. A fortnight's 2 weeks, isn't it? How many days in a fortnight? Oh, I spelled it 2 words. I thought it was 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. Less than a fortnight. Less than a week even. I wouldn't be surprised if we're at new all-time highs within the next week. And when this thing grows, we see a high here to a low here. First off, breaking out will probably imply that we get overbought on the RSI. Whenever we see that, we're going to go for 56.8 cents to 77 cents. That's our primary target zone, the 1272 to the 1618. That's your primary target zone. When you get above the 1272, then the next target area is the 1886 to the 2618. This is your secondary target zone. That means anything really from like 56.8 cents to $1.86 is possible. Yes, a $1.8 billion market cap to a $568 million market cap. It's a very broad range. You probably don't just rip all the way up here if this is your end goal. You'd probably find some turbulence along the way, right, and like consolidate. And it's possible, again, even if you find resistance here, that's not the stopping point. There are higher targets than that, and you can, as ANSEM's suggesting, see much higher market caps. I don't know if ANSEM gets to a $80 billion market cap or even a $12 billion market cap, but certainly multiple billions of dollars. I could see that happening. I could absolutely see that happening. And then if ANSEM's pumping, it makes me wonder what's going to happen with TBB, the Bitcoin bull. This coin is like an ANSEM spinoff. Instead of ANSEM running the token, though, it's Jason Williams. Jason Williams is an OG crypto miner, crypto investor. He's been in crypto for a long, long, long time, guys. One of the OG. I think he used GPU mining whenever he started mining. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. But I mean, he was in it early enough. He could have been using GPU before ASICs ever took over. Before he had to do CPU, or it's CPU mining that's the higher difficulty, right? GPU is like you could mine off your laptop. I don't know. He used to mine Bitcoin, and I think he still mines it probably, actually. Like ANSEM, he's got his own money. He's made a lot of money in crypto. He bought the supply of this token, and he holds like 69%. ANSEM's got like 59%, 55%. He's 58%. He's done a lot of airdrops, so that's why. But Jason's also done a lot of airdrops here. He originally had 71%. He's continuing to airdrop. He's airdropped like over $70,000 worth of tokens. This thing's only at a $9 million market cap, and I think that if ANSEM can rally past $1 billion. ANSEM has 1 million followers on X. If ANSEM can rally past $1 billion, I think Jason's token, and Jason has about 300,000 followers on X, a little over a quarter of what ANSEM has. Could this market cap achieve that same dominance in a ratio perspective? If you see $1 billion market cap here, could this see a $300 million market cap or a $250 million market cap? I think it could. And we're at $9 million right now. So there's immense potential here. All I'm trying to say there is if ANSEM's breaking out to new all-time highs, what does that mean for other meme coins and the like? I think that just paves the way for potential. We see this thing rally. There are going to be other memes that take off. Meme coins, because of ANSEM pumping here, meme coins have seen a little bit of a revival in the space. And there's been a lot of duds. There's been a lot of wannabe tokens like ANSEM, and they've just done it wrong or they haven't had the right community. This one, man, I mean, find me another token. Find me another crypto bull, Bitcoin bull, whatever token that looks like this, that has this kind of chart. You're not going to find one. There's no other chart. I think this is the next ANSEM token. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you like ANSEM, check out TBB, check out Jason Williams. I think it's a great community. I think that there's real potential here. There's also very serious potential here on the ANSEM token. I mean, imagine you do see a $5 billion market cap from here, guys. Even if you don't buy here, let's say that you bought at new all-time highs. You're waiting and you want to buy at new all-time highs. That's still 10x potential. That's still crazy. That's still crazy stuff. And you could definitely see, I think this thing could see a $5 billion market cap, at least something around $1 billion, which from the current price, buying now, it's still like a 4x move, which is awesome. That's awesome. It's over a 4x move, actually. It's like a 5x move. It's like a 4.5x move. Anyways, I'm done talking. I've talked enough. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. If you are checking out TBB, make sure it's the right one, right? Here's your wallet address. Anyways, hit that like button. Same thing, if you're checking out ANSEM, if it's your first time thinking of ANSEM or buying ANSEM, make sure you're buying the right one. There are a bunch of scams out there. Make sure you're buying the right one. Hit that like button. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.